Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Margaret, and if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. I'm here tonight to talk about a difficult customer and how to deal with difficult customer. Yeah, let's without further ado, let's get straight into it. What is a difficult customer in business? In business, difficult customer are sometimes aggressive customer, complainer, and the impatient customer, and the know-it-all customers. Okay, so you have this type of difficult customer, and you have to deal with them, and in a pacific way, in a nice way. It's not because they are aggressive that we must give aggressive behavior back to them. No, I think there is a strategic way to deal with difficult customers. Okay, they are human like us, but they're just not easy people. But hopefully, we're not here to judge anyone. It happens to all of us. Perhaps they have been put under certain stress, or it was just a bad day for them. And here, obviously, we must come up with a solution at all time. Okay, so now the first step I recommend into dealing with a difficult customer is to listen carefully what they have to say, because there's always a reason why people get upset or in agitation or angry. There must be a reason. So, and in order to solve a problem, we must listen, because there's no solution without listening carefully to the customer. Okay, and if you have to say something while listening, it's going to be with a lower tone of voice. We must, take them nicely and softly, just to let them know, because customer is king. There's no business without customers. How about then talking to them nicely? I think then we'll be able to come up with a solution. Okay. First thing, listen attentively to the customer and empathize with the customer. After listening, let them know that we are sorry as a business and all, to know whatever happened, we didn't really mean to upset the customer or to harm them. And but this is in a case where we are in the wrong as a business. But if we are not in the wrong, we must also let the customer know about certain behavior in the business is prohibited. Like a customer is not allowed to be aggressive to the business. Okay, so that's why certain behavior is prohibited. It's not allowed. Though we are to the customer, we love the customer to come back and again and shop with us, but still they must be nice to the business and act appropriately. Okay, so now we must lower the tone of voice, and after lowering the tone of voice as well, staying calm while speaking, because yeah, sort of have a nice body language, and in order to eventually come up with the solution, because a lot of people are different, and some people really don't know how to express themselves without shouting. And no matter how the customer come up as aggressive or whatever, we must remain calm. Okay, we must remain calm, and then anything the customer will say, we mustn't take it personally. Because taking personally then draw it to another level and create more upset and more anger. So let's not take it to personally, whatever the customer say. Let's just deal with the problem professionally. And if we're not able as a staff or an employee to deal with the problem, we must let the manager or the regional, whoever is our head, let them deal with it. If we're not able to deal with it without controlling, let's say, our anger, or without being, in agitation mood. Okay, now to come out with a solution, it's got to be a solution that the customer is appreciating, the customer like. And well, let's say, okay, how about if we refund you the money, or let's say we exchange the product, would you be happy? Or how about, so you come up with different solution in order for the customer then to benefit from one of the solutions. And if eventually the customer feel like, okay, they're happy with one of the solution, then we close the deal and we say, okay, that's it, we do it for the customer, because we want to see the customer coming back to the business. We don't want to lose a customer at all means. Okay, so it's important that we come up with a solution. We make sure that this customer leave the business happy. But a complainer, we can also deal similarly with a complaint, a customer who complain in the sense that, let's say, it's not about let's say in complain about someone, and let's say it's not in regard to the product, it's not in regard to the business, it might be another subject that they complain about, but we must come up with a solution only if we are able to, if this is at the business level, because anything personally we don't want to go there. Okay, so it's got to be something regarding the business only, right? For instance, a customer walking in the store or person and is angry or complaining that they've lost their jewelry, and the jewelry hasn't been bought in the store. The jewelry, we don't have nothing to say to do with the jewelry, you know, and perhaps they've lost it while shopping in store. Like, we can't do much because a receipt is not proving that they've bought the product with us. There's no receipt. They've never bought the jewelry with us. They've only lost in store, but we can give them a chance to look for the item around, but we cannot do much. So some complain at our level to other business to come up with a solution, and some other are not, and we mustn't stress about it because it's really not in our power to deal with some issues that is not connected to our business. Okay, so yeah, basically this is it. Like, what can I add again, guys? That it's always important to actively listen, okay, to lower the tone of voice while speaking to the customer, and not to take anything personally. And yeah, so now if the situation and the problem we come up with is not suitable for a customer, they say okay, no, they don't want it, then there's not much we can do except from referring them to a head of their business, and eventually we're hoping that there's got to be a better solution, because losing a customer, it takes a lot, you know. A customer as one we lose a customer, they will be referring us to other people, say okay, yeah, the business is bad, whatever. We don't want that to happen. We want more customers to come in, flogging in business, okay? And for that to happen, it means that every single customer matter. We must gain all customers that we get. And yeah, you guys, I'm hoping you enjoy watching this video, and if you enjoy, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel for more advice, more tips in business. And I'm Margaret. I'm a business graduate and also business owner, so I'm here to help you. Yes, any issue about your business, you can drop a comment below, and if you've enjoyed watching this, then give it a big thumbs up.